Hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast Ep122, the Transform Podcast Show. My name is Josh, also known as Hextron. I'm joined by co-host Jaim, also known as VictorySaber77, and also Dakota, known as PrimalSabbath. So I actually, this week, I'm actually Primal Selfish. So I have come to the dark side.
Finally, you know, it's about time. I've been waiting on it.
Yeah, so anyways, if you want to know what I'm talking about, then I guess you can follow us on Twitter. Because we all have one. Anyways, Dakota, why don't you tell people where they can find you, man?
You can find me everywhere at PrimalSabbath.
Well, awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry, as always. I like to keep it, short and sweet.
Dakota, it looks like, I don't know if it's your camera or the lighting. I'm going to focus in on you real quick here.
Okay.
Is like your room, is it on fire? Because it looks like there's like smoke like coming up from the sides and stuff.
It's actually the lighting.
Okay,
Honestly,
I didn't want your house to be on fire, and you're just like, you know what? I'm dedicated to the Cybercast here.
Yeah,
you know?
He's got a smoke machine.
No, I actually smoke around all my toys. So it's my collection. I'll do what I please.
Maybe the smoke machine.
We don't have the budget for special effects here, man. So come on.
I mean, I gotta do it somehow. So I just have like.
All right, so I didn't know if that that little fan on your computer like maybe caught on fire or something. Anyways, James, where can people find you? And you've got some announcements for us as well.
I do. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, VictorySaber77, and on Instagram, the VictorySaber77. And some announcements, the Aftercast, 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight on my channel. No PrimalCast. That will be in another 2 weeks, hopefully. And that will be on Dakota's PrimalSabbath YouTube channel. And Retro Spotlight, we have a little bit of news on that show. We're going to be switching it up just a tad bit. Nothing set in stone, but we're going to be most likely going to be doing the Cybercast every 2 weeks or every other week, and that 1 week that we're not doing the Cybercast, we're going to do the Retro Spotlight. So it's just going to alternate. But Josh is going to put a little post on his Facebook page, the G1Hextron at Facebook.com. And if you guys like that, don't like that, want the Cybercast to just continuously be weekly, let us know when this goes into video form. Put it in the comments. Let us know that way too if you like. We're just kind of thinking changing it up just a tad bit. When there's times when there's not a lot of Transformer news, we could just do the Retro Spotlight, and then we could actually have a lot more news that would have been gathered in a 2 week period and such. But again, Josh will have a post on his Facebook page if you guys want to comment. That's a good thing, bad thing, don't like it, whatever. Go do that. Or when this goes into video form, just leave a comment in the comment section. Collection Spotlight, we have one this week, and then we're out. We're going to be featuring John Darkling. So it's going to be an awesome collection we're going to take a look at. But if you guys want your collection spotlighted, email your pictures 10 to 22, Josh at G1Hextron@gmail.com. And again, like I said, we are out. So if you send them in, you'll be the next one featured. So other than that, that's all I got. Oh, we have, if you want to have questions, comments, stuff like that you want us to take a look at, leave them towards the end of the show, and then we'll get to them, just because you guys like to chit-chat, which is good. We encourage that, but we can only see so many posts, and then it kind of just goes to the next tier and all that type of stuff. So just keep them towards the end, and we'll address them. All right, I am done. So,
like, during that whole time, my screen was crashing, so hopefully all that got out there. Yeah, cool. Like everything was frozen up on my end. So
I heard him.
I could hear him, but like all the screens were frozen up and everything was crashing on my end. So, but it's good now. So yeah, like James said, let us know on the Facebook post, and then also whenever this goes in the video form. And definitely, feedback is good because we want to kind of cater to you guys. As far as myself, you can find me everywhere at G1Hextron. So a couple of things that I wanted to bring up real quick. Tracks and Road Rage have been delayed to November, December, which ends up making December a month where we're getting 3 Masterpiece figures. So,
Oh
well,
yeah.
James, you and I, on top of, $300-something hot toy figures, and it's just like, holy crap, December's gonna be really extremely expensive.
They're just kind of greasing you guys up for whenever Masterpiece Primal comes out. They're just trying to cater to
Is
you.
Snake Mountain coming out December? Or is that next year?
Oh God, don't even say that, man.
From Master Universe Classics. I don't know. That's when Grayskull came out. It was December too. So, yeah, probably not going to BotCon. Sorry.
Yeah, so that also has my selling everything. The other thing is, Play With Us 2. They announced price on their figures. They actually were able to get them a lot cheaper than what I thought. And they were cheaper than what they were last time, because when they first ran the campaign, it was, I believe, $65 per figure. They're only going to be $39 per figure.
Oh, nice.
So I think that's much better. And also they dropped that the BM OG stuff, and it was able to drop the price. So I like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and get into collection spotlight here. Hopefully, I don't crash again. You guys, we're looking at a collection. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so John Darkling, man, really awesome last name too. Look at his collection. He's kind of got a mixture of all different types of stuff. So you can see the play art stuff there at the bottom, some Voltron.
I'm liking the Dragon Zord up top.
Yeah.
And that's
Again, that's what we like.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Granamir holding Cringer.
Yeah, I saw the little Cringer here. Who does he come with?
He comes with Prince Adam. No.
Oh,
no, it doesn't
well,
come
that would make sense.
I don't know. Prince Adam came with Orko. I forgot who he came with. Or maybe, I don't know. He's cute, though.
Oh, yeah. He is.
Again, with the spotlights, we don't need to always check out Transformers, whatever you got. If it's a collection of lots of things, we want to see it. We're all collectors. Dinobots. Awesome.
Yeah, those look really good.
I feel sorry for Fans Toys for even releasing that red Sore.
Which Devastator is that?
That is the Hasbro.
It is definitely like scraping the bottom of the other shelf on top of it. That's
well,
awesome.
He's got Masterpiece figures in here, Combiner Wars. He's got Fans Project, see G1 Product King, and there's the iGear. What is it? The Conair. More Masterpiece and stuff.
I saw the pictures of the Grand Scourge today, which we may or may not be looking at later. I don't know.
No, we've seen it before.
Yeah, well, apparently they're like in hand or something like that. I don't know. It really tempted me to kind of like go out and get the Stunticons and the Perfect upgrades for it, like if only for that. Well,
nice. Look, he's about that MP10 life too, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's got Web Diver, Garyon. That's cool. Mothra in the background up there by Voltron.
Oh yeah. And look, man, I need to get my hands on a baby Skeletor. And
how have you not yet? Like, that's my question.
And I still have the same plan. I'm gonna go to like Goodwill and buy like a cheap car seat, and I'm just gonna keep it in my car and have baby Skeletor.
Wow.
Like go into like the shopping market or whatever, and come out and the police are out there, and there's like some lady, just like giving me this ugly look, like, left your kid out here. I got some Godzilla. It's a nice picture right there.
Oh yeah. I like the Autobots here. The Masterpiece stuff.
I like the boxes.
The Beast Hunters, yeah. The Beast Hunters love that Prime.
Bunch of primes on here. And that's it, man. So thanks a lot for sending it in, man. I definitely appreciate it. Get some really cool stuff there, like all the MP10s, obviously. Master of the Universe stuff. All right, so starting off with the Hasbro, then Takara, Masterpiece, third-party, and then add-ons. Got quite a bit on the third-party stuff, but they released the test shots here of Combiner Wars, Bruticus, and then also Scattershot.
Oh yeah, we gotta see that. We're Scattershot.
Oh god, Scattershot.
we all need that Scattershot. I'm very, very happy with how that the Onslaught mold's looking, since I'll own that in like a year. Definitely looking nice.
Yeah, I do like the way that it turned out. I think it kind of even turned out a little bit better than maybe Hotspot did.
Yeah, I don't know. Hotspot was pretty good. Like, for having never owned it, I like it.
God, you guys can talk about this. I don't have anything to say.
Don't. You know, I'm kind of in that same camp.
Looks like the head will be good. The robot or Scattershot, but I don't know. We'll see what the other individual Technobots look like. It's pretty sad. So hopefully,
paints of the aerial bots.
Probably, but Perfect Effect, Dr. Wu, they all got their work cut out for them to make this look like Computron.
Oh, it's just gonna be a whole new figure, I'm sure.
Probably.
Like, you know, no beating around the bush. That's just what it's.
Dr. Wu made a new Mixmaster. This time they're just gonna make the entire Technobots.
Yeah.
God, this is not very good. I don't like it. It was Scattershot that, like I said before, that made me be like, oh, I'm done with Combiner Wars. Sell them all.
For what it's worth, man, I think it's just, they didn't. I don't think they knew Combiner Wars would be what it was. You know what I mean?
I'm with Nick. He says Scattershot just pisses me off. Oh God, this ugly thing. But I know Dakota will be happy about it.
Oh yeah. A lot of folks are like, why does it have to be Primal Prime? It's like, why it has to be Primal Prime. I think it looks, I was kind of like, oh man, Hasbro's just going to give us the big middle finger. But no, Hasbro did something for the Beast Wars fans, and it's awesome.
So it's this one, right? And then this is the original or something, or?
No. That's the same. It's what is that? The Air Attack Optimus Primal? Or is that the Blast Pump? Okay, yes, the Air Attack.
Air Attack, I believe.
All the shoulder things are down here, I see, and then they pump up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's mistransformed. I've never owned that mold. It's a Beast Machines mold. It's supposed to be one of the better Optimus Primals from Beast Machines, and they did it in Primal Prime's color scheme, which some of that happens to be like Year of the Monkey colors, coincidentally. I don't know. I dig it. Like I'm very, very happy all around for it.
You just said
I can't wait.
This is one of the better ones. No wonder I don't like this stuff, man. What do the ugly ones look like?
Well, Beast Machines is like far from, a fandom favorite.
Go watch the cartoon, man.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it because of like hippie Optimus Primal and stuff like that. I don't know. I like Beast Machines.
The story's good, but the execution of the toys was kind of.
Oh yeah, toys were terrible to say the least. But I don't know. I like most of all. I like that it's in Primal Prime's colors. So yeah, it's definitely going to be another Primal Prime for my collection, and not Optimus Prime.
Jaim, are you getting this?
I wouldn't mind. I like Primal Prime.
Okay, that's probably a no then.
No, come on. No, I would get him. Unless he's going for some stupid amount of money since he's a Year of the Monkey or whatever.
He's definitely one of the better Year of the whatever, in terms of color schemes at least.
Yeah, he's not clear.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Looking at Takara, man, it looks like we're finally kind of getting some final pictures of them and kind of seeing what the colors are actually going to look like and what's going to be painted and whatnot. And these things look awesome. Like, I had only had the Nightbird on pre-order, and then I look at these two, the Slipstream and also the Arachnid, and I'm like, these are gorgeous.
Black Arachnia.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, this is a really fantastic looking Black Arachnia. I just wish now, hopefully, they would give love to the rest of the cast, because we got some really good molds out there, like Rat Trap, Rhinox,
Yeah. Which Takara did good with those, like, definitely. Wow, that Nightbird looks great.
Dude, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And then, look how bright the colors are on Slipstream. I love that too.
Yep, with the fixed heel there too. Nice.
Oh, nice. It's all about that fixed heel.
Purdy.
I've still yet to transform Windblade. She's been sitting on the floor since I bought her.
Oh, they went with Decepticon on Nightbird.
Huh.
I thought she'd have no faction.
Right.
And if those were cheap, or if they're in a 3-pack, oh, that would be so cool to army build Nightbird.
The Nightbird, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's what is it? Is it $29.99?
Yeah, $30. Sucks.
I cannot wait for. I pre-ordered mine from HLJ, and I was hoping, like, okay, when's it gonna be in stock? I know it's gonna hit there first, and
Yeah.
still nothing, dude. No email, no nothing. So I'm definitely waiting on mine ever so patiently.
Well, I like the blue or the teal translucent in here as well.
Oh yeah, and the wings.
Match that. Well, that looks really cool. So I might break down and get these two right here as well. But the Nightbird was a sure thing. I've always wanted one of those. And Takara releases the images of Groove, so you can kind of basically see it all done up now.
Nice, I like it. They kept the chest piece looking like the original. It's cool.
Groove, riding Groove. It's Junkions all over again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if
we're gonna get a Junkion combiner. I can already tell.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, that's something like, what did we said that, I think, when they came out with, we first saw the images of Groove, we were like, you know what, I bet you get a Junkion combiner. Or even, like the BotCon, like if they did like kind of a 3-pack where they did just like Junkions, they're all like Groove mold, so.
They'd have to do a 4-pack though, at least, so it'd be limbs or something like that. Which, I mean, they did a 4-pack this year, so it's not,
Yeah,
far from
yeah.
it.
But I could definitely see them doing something like that, just changing out their faces and stuff.
Yeah. This I'm pretty happy about. The Super Mode Starscream.
I pre-ordered this one.
Yeah, because I love that that Generations Armada Starscream mold. So, and I mean, I'm getting the Skywarp and the Ramjet from the club. So I guess technically I'd have the 3, but
I'm gonna need you to sell me the Skywarp.
See, why don't you just send me some money, and I'll just buy it, and
you can just buy an extra one?
Yeah. Ramjet's
okay.
the 3 figure. Skywarp's the one that
Well then, yeah, just tell me how much it is and I'll send you money. Yes, so I'll have all 3. Sweet. We'll look at more images of them, but then you got the little Q guys here. A couple of new ones announced. One for Dakota.
Snoopy. Yeah, definitely. I'm a Snoopy kind of person, I guess.
The little Woodstock there on the inside. There you go. That's.
Wow.
I don't need this tonight.
And then the RC and the Ultra Magnus, are new ones too. I think that one is. So you got Crap Optimus Prime, you got Good Optimus Prime.
Craftimus Prime.
Bait versus G1. I was looking on Twitter. Apparently, Dimooch, he was or Josh Prez, he was doing a little stream, doing the coloring for a lot of these guys.
Ooh.
All right, so our boy Ironhide, yeah, getting some clearer pictures of him. I still like this one the best.
The fingertips, that's nice.
Yeah, you people say what you will.
Mr. Official, no.
You guys talking about Masterpiece Ironhide really burns my britches, Prime.
Gosh.
I like all the little stuff that he comes with.
Oh,
it's just...
yeah, the jetpack too. I saw a picture of that the other day.
Yeah. That's cool.
Dude, you're gonna melt those tires back there, man.
I'm gonna melt that moneymaker is what he's doing.
Be cool if he came with another faceplate, make him a little older.
Yeah.
But I'm just nitpicking because I'm a Transformers fan. But yeah. There's one thing that I kind of don't like, but maybe it's just because it was a Transformer. I don't know, but we'll see here. I'm sure you got a picture of it.
I kind of got a problem with the sunroof. Is that just gonna be black like that? Hopefully not.
Probably because they had a sticker before on the original G1.
I wonder what they're gonna do with that because it just looks weird being black right there.
Yeah. Oh, cool. He put his gun there. I don't know what is the fetish with having to stick their guns in their top of their vehicle modes. Well, I mean, attack modes. We never did see it that often, maybe once or twice, if that, in the show. But really? Someone's going to display that, or someone's going to take a picture of that, or put that in a review. Hey, you can stick the...
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, Back to the Future. When it was, I don't know how they found me, but they did. And they had the van, and they came out with the RPG with the guns. That's what it reminds me of.
Run for it, Marty.
So he's going to be, I believe, released January.
Oh, you don't have the picture.
Boom.
You don't have the picture of the battle sled where it's just kind of sitting there on the floor. It's not even raised or has the tank treads.
Oh, no, I didn't have it in that one. So this got announced this week, and this is probably kind of the biggest thing is because we've talked about this for a few weeks now, or actually for probably months, that we want a deep cover and clamp down, and we're finally this one's deep cover, right? No, this was clamp down.
This is clamp down.
Okay. Yeah, so if we're getting this, you think we'll probably go ahead and finish it up. Give us the the other one, deep cover, and let's be done with this mold because I think we're done at that point.
Yeah, I mean this uses the red alert. The other one will use the side swipe, and it's a great story. We're getting the die clones. I like the eHobby versions that came out back in 2003. Yes, this guy has some fiction in the Machine Wars, but this guy, just like Road Rage and Crosscut, they all came to Earth pre, I think, Ark to establish relationships with the human race and learn from them and try and establish relations and all that type of stuff. So these two guys took on the police form, and then Crosscut being like C-3PO, who's the linguistic, Road Rage just being her true nature self, just full of rage. Was the bodyguard, was the muscle actually for the team and all that, but it looks good.
What's with this little it's like it censors?
He's packing heat.
There's something down there we're not supposed to see.
Clamp down. And this isn't the clampdown from the RID 2015 show either for all you younglings out there.
Oh, man.
But yeah, they can destroy the mold after deep cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that there's nothing else you can do with it after that. No.
Unless they wanted to make up stuff.
Oh,
I mean, G2, I mean, they could do G2's breakdown.
Yeah, don't forget
want.
because Pete's gonna talk to his next Hasbro meeting. He's gonna talk to him about doing the
Yes, he
G2
is.
breakdown masterpiece and also a chip chase with his wheelchair. I was like, I'll ask him for you guys. I was like, yes. So if you guys end up getting those, you can thank us because we pestered Pete about it every time he comes on.
We're going on the chip chase petition.
Yeah, we are.
I like this.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm excited about it.
It's just it makes sense to utilize the mold for this character. You've already established the character. That's the thing I loved about the eHobby is they created all these characters from those Diaclone lines to fit into the Transformers universe. Masterpiece being the end-all be-all, it's nice that we're getting it. Unfortunately, this is going to be a 2000 limited edition, you know, quantity, all that type of stuff. So
pre-orders are already up. It's still $79.99, so it's still your regular price. So if you want it, go ahead and pre-order it now. It's coming out in December. You end up needing to cancel, then
If we could get this in that new Diaclone line, in that particular style, I guess, and that size class as well, I would be all over it. Like that's what I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll kind of come around to. I think that'd be really cool. That revival of Diaclone or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, okay, so we started the third-party stuff, and I know Triple Changer Octane's in the live chat, and she's been, bringing this up, every week for, the past couple months, and here you go. Colored test shot, so.
Now what character is this? No, I'm playing. I know who it is.
What's the significance of this character? I mean, really? Did anything? No.
Showed up in the Machine Wars story, so, yeah.
This is not bad. But isn't there someone else now doing or jumping on the bandwagon of Octane?
Are they making it a Voyager, or are they making it this scale?
Like a masterpiece?
Yeah.
Thought it was masterpiece, but
of course.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, I know. It's like
why did I even ask? If I had to ask,
I think it looks all right, and it's cool that someone's doing the Octane. I think it's kind of a hard one to do. And I'll kind of show why I think that a little bit later on, but it's mainly the truck mode because you needed to make this center section a certain size so that it can be the main part of the jumbo jet, but because it needs to be a little bit slimmer than this, it looks weird. You don't ever see trucks like this to where the cab is so much bigger than what's it called? The trailer that has fuel and stuff like that.
Yeah,
tanker trailer.
Yeah, tanker trailer. So it's always kind of a little bit more wider to where this is really small.
Yeah,
it
looks you want to be like Scourge or Black Convoy looking, but
it just looks like it's not a tanker truck. It looks like it's a truck that's carrying part of a jumbo jet on a flatbed.
Yeah, because you see the windows on the back.
Yeah. I don't know.
It looks good, but yeah, I don't know. Front
I may be
huge.
One of the only few people that actually likes the classics Octane. I don't know. I really like that mold. I have no, I have no complaints about it. But I mean, yeah, this is cool. I mean, it definitely looks better than that mold, for sure.
I like this, alt mode a little bit better.
Yeah.
Actually, way better than the tanker truck. Again, though, should they have gone bigger with this? Because this is the same scale as MP11 there. So should they have gone Ultra Magnus size?
Oh wow.
Oh.
Maybe that would have been overdoing it.
Yeah, I think so because right now your Sandstorm is your Voyager generation Sandstorm. You don't really have a Masterpiece Sandstorm out there, so
Until they announce that they're doing Sandstorm.
yeah.
What if they could have done like what Badcube did with War Dog, with a lot of paneling that folds in and out? It would have been really complicated, but to make it bigger, it'd be hollow in certain areas. But I don't know. This is what 130, I believe.
Is it 130? Yeah, I mean we can say prices, but like a lot of them, I just don't know what the price is. So
Yeah. So it's in the ballpark, Masterpiece. Yeah. But yeah, it does. It just, I mean, think it's something else right there. But what's with the back end?
Yeah.
Why is that got like a drill? Oh, I'm all over that.
Well, it looks
Drill
like
tank.
you're gonna like. It looks like something that you would like hold upright, and then you just squeeze the jet, and some icing comes out. So.
Oh, that's a little Baker Maker.
Mogera or Mogera from Godzilla, looks like. At least he can do almost a super kick.
Looks like you're gonna get a bit of chrome in there as well.
Yeah, that's nice. I do like the chrome. Robot mode looks good though, and I mean, I guess in a way that's all that matters at times, because that's how, at least for me, that's how I display it. So that would be the #1 selling point for me. It looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is with the MP11. So it's not bad.
Who is that? Is that the new Hasbro? Is that a Hasbro Toys R Us next one?
I
That doesn't look
doubt
like
it.
it.
That looks like maybe that's one of the iGear ones that never got
Okay.
released. Maybe.
Because we're missing Ice Storm or whatever the other one is.
That's the one that always gets forgotten.
Here's the thing: does Triple change your Octane like it? That would be the opinion that I would, or that's what I want to know. Being a fan of the character, wanting to know about this one, is this sufficient for your needs?
Just say yes or no in there. So.
Please make it at least 2 paragraphs. No. Again, it looks good in robot mode.
All right, Warpatron, we can finally see them. You know, they put on all the little extra colors and stuff like that for their scatter shot.
It's good.
Yeah.
Got no competition though. I mean, Hasbro. Yeah.
Yeah. In case.
Ooh, blades. Like having melee weapons. Oh, and a shield.
Oh yeah, because the sword, it breaks down and pops into the shield and becomes a stand for it, and it's alt mode.
Wow.
Oh, that's neat.
And an axe. Holy crap! What the hell?
Hey, look at that! That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've seen this stuff before because I can't remember 1 week to the next. So. Oh, so here's all the stuff you get right here.
Cool.
Oh wow, yeah.
And there's like these little 2 things. I mean, they come apart, you know, for 2 little mini axes. So.
I like it.
I think he would be kind of awesome to have just like individually. That's a really nice scatter shot.
If only they could make that kind of work with the Combiner Wars limbs.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. So you know, there's one of the plates with the 3 swords. Oh, if you have a question, try to save it towards kind of the end because we can only scroll back to the last like 100 comments. So.
Triple Changer Octane says they like it. So awesome. That's cool.
And there's the
seal of approval.
Yeah, the blasting, you know what mode. So.
The blasting what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't know.
Wait. Oh, okay. So this is him before you had all those extra added paint and stuff like that. So.
Still looks better than the Hasbro. Just like that.
That's not a hard accomplishment.
Everything is going to be compared to that.
All right, and here he is all painted up, but now in combine mode with the other guys.
Well,
Nice.
That is pretty sweet looking.
Yeah, they definitely the aesthetic.
Computron using an axe. That's cool. Calculation. Bludgeon. Just, I don't know. It's hilarious, but it's cool.
See, I always thought with Nose Cone here, what he could do is just like, knee drill, and then it like bends out, and then he just like stabs Abominus, in the leg with it and drills him in the leg. So, like that, or at least that's what I pretended whenever I was a kid. It was like one of his weapons.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
nice. All right, Giga Power. This is
Scooter.
the Chrome version.
Oh,
Pretty.
that's when you get in Jaim?
I would, but I don't know. I'd wait to see if they fixed everything that was wrong with the metal one or metallic paint job.
Yeah.
But the thing's huge.
Did Chris get the other one, or was he holding out for this one? I don't remember. I know that Chris said that he liked this over like the fans' toys and other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a sucker for Chrome, so.
Yeah, me too. Especially when it comes to the Dinobots. But the fans' toys is nice too. I mean, Sever. Plus, if you've already invested, I mean, it's taken them a while to get on board here. Where pretty much fans' toys is going to be done. But they have what, Grasser or their Slag? So I'm curious on that one.
And then the Scoria. We've already seen that they're like releasing like 3 other ones, and so now they have these new ones.
Yeah, they're releasing
Some more,
4.
So,
Yeah.
So what is it, like 5 total now on Scoria?
Yeah.
Are there any like completists when it comes to like third party? I know like TJ, like he's like kind of a fans project, completist. I wonder if there's any like fans toy ones out there to where they're like, oh crap, man, another $200 Scoria.
Yeah. I gotta get the toy accurate one. I gotta get the X version. I gotta get the Diaclone. I gotta get the G2.
Just have over $1,000 worth of just Scorias.
Well, just one mold, yeah.
See, I get the Diaclone version. That would be cool. Because, let's be honest, if Takara ever goes this route, they probably won't do a Diaclone version. They would have done one for Grimlock by now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they would have done that, but they haven't.
I like the chromed silver horns instead of having them red.
Can you imagine how heavy that shelf would be too?
Oh yeah.
Dude.
It's how many Severs are out there, or going to be out there, like 5, 2 swoops.
And then they're also doing a Grimlock as well, so they're gonna do all 5.
Yeah.
So quite a bit. Toy World. Let's see. They said that first round of Lucky Draw versions going to have a blue chest, and then second round of Lucky Draw versions are going to have gold wings. So this is the second one. So I guess they're doing
Lucky draws. Uh-oh.
Lucky Draw.
We're getting
They're gonna have the
spoiled.
blue chest and the chrome wing, or like silver chrome wings, and then there's this one's gonna be the second Lucky Draw version.
So you need to like swap them out to have a complete Diaclone look. That's nice.
Buy all of ours.
So
Oh man, that thing is just. To whoever likes the Toy World swoop, cool. I mean, it does look good. I mean, I guess if you want to keep it in combine mode, but man, that individual robot mode is really hurts the eyes.
too much. Now this is also Toy World as well, and you can see that they came with stickers. I know a lot of people do repro labels and stuff like that, and RG1s, they came with stickers as well. These stickers just kind of look cheap.
Yeah, Fans Project came with stickers.
It looks a little cheap, I think.
They look worn already.
Yeah. I mean, because you can definitely, like, tell, that it's just obvious sticker. I mean, I just don't think it's. I don't think it was a smart move, to be honest. They should have put some paint on there.
Yeah, I think for something that you're gonna be paying $100+ for, paint would be so much better. If it was like Fans Project, it came with the Diaclone swoop. You got a sticker sheet for your Columpio and Ubrar also, but you don't really need them. I mean, you just need an Autobot insignia.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Toy World one. Yeah, I kind of put all the Dinobot stuff like all together so we could just like get it out of the way and.
Yeah, so people are still making these, huh?
I mean, the Toy World's nice, but it's just a very nice articulated G1. It stays to that look, design. But it can combine, though.
And then here's the, chrome bits, I mean, the feet and the hands. I mean, those look cool.
Yeah.
When you're paying that much money for something, then, go ahead and, add paint. And if you need to hike up the price just even a little bit more because you did paint instead of stickers, then, I mean, you're already paying hundreds of dollars more. Especially if you're getting all 5, you vested.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Leave the stickers to repro labels.
Yeah. And G Creations released, what their face is going to look like. So you're going to have this section that can pop on here, or this, which I think that is just cool looking.
Yeah.
I think that would, like, without even seeing the robots, like just seeing the head right there, like if I was like on the fence on G Creations or Toy World, that would sell me on G Creations.
Oh, yeah. And just the sheer size, though, too. I mean, that looks nice.
Dang.
Put that next to Fans Project's Dino King, Nero Rex from Mastermind Creations. Those combiners would look so good next to each other. It looks like it just from the Dead universe. Or something. Nice. I like that.
And this is, who is this guy? Shapeshift Inc. So, a couple of repaints here. I do like the colors on this little secret here. I like it. Yeah, those colors are sweet looking. Is that even supposed to be someone? I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
That could be an Ice Storm, I guess.
Yeah. Or G2, Ramjet?
Well, I don't know. Ramjet had a lot more purple.
Okay.
And then this guy.
Mighty big cannons.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just like the color schemes on that. Whatever that is. Slipstream?
We're all just guessing. This is it.
Spitballing here.
Shattered glass? No.
I think it's got to be something, because, I mean, here's the, there's, black iron hide, so there you go. So it's got to be something. I don't know. Maybe someone says in the comments. Maybe they already have. I have no idea. All right, getting into fans project, Dino King. I'm gonna not call any other fake names. We're just But looking nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I may have to actually get one without the shell, because
Have you seen the size of those things?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I can't afford the ones with the shells anyways, not at this point. But I mean, it looks awesome.
And the Croc, and then you also have your Snapdragon. Wish they would have had 3 of the Snapdragons there, so you can see them in all 3 modes. Being a triple changer, that's one of the things you always kind of want to see, is all 3, because usually one mode really suffers.
Yeah. It's going to be his dragon mode.
You post up in there, driving them.
That's cool. Convertible. I like it.
Dude, they got that thing held together with just super glue.
Oh, there she is.
Maybe a prototype now.
Okay.
Those eyes are staring.
You know what someone said? They were like, I'm sorry, guys, but now you're not going to be able to unsee this, but the Muppet's beaker face.
Yeah, that's what I told that to my wife. It looked like a Muppet character. I didn't think a beaker. But,
in the eyes.
Yeah. Fans project, you're just me. There we go.
And the reason you're going to have to buy 2 of them, so you can get the throne.
So I can get the throne.
And get the Diaclone colors.
Yep, which is just going to have a blue crotch. Pretty much. Oh, and maybe some metallic paint, but yeah, it's just going to be a blue crotch. Oh well.
Yeah, there's the shells. Look how big they are.
Like piggy banks.
I wouldn't even have room for those things, let alone, you know what I mean? They're awesome, but oh wow, this wouldn't work out. You know what I mean?
You know what they remind me of? Dakota, you probably don't know. I know Dalton doesn't, but Jaim, you remember Burger King had those promotional hand puppet things for the first Land Before Time?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, you do? You do remember that?
Yeah. I grew up with Land Before Time.
The first one, Dakota, not
the first one. I remember. Yeah, it was the first 3 or 4, and then it was Beast Wars. Yay.
Okay. Who was the bad guy in the first Land Before Time? What was his name?
You're asking too much of me now. I just remember Littlefoot and
you got Petrie, Sarah,
yeah.
Littlefoot. Was it? God, I forgot the Spike.
I won't even admit to knowing any of that.
And then Sharptooth. Sharptooth was.
Sharptooth.
So, dude, that was a classic movie. I loved it. Okay, let's get back into Transformers. People are like, Jesus.
Dipping out. All right, well, this just got sad.
The retro spotlight, Land Before Time.
Yeah, dude, the Land Before Time had this live-action movie that came out earlier.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic World. That's what it was based on. You didn't know that?
What do you think about?
We just totally skipped that other one, Tim.
What this stuff?
There it is. And we're going.
Okay, yeah, you see them? There you go. Just add on stuff, whatever. Do you guys like this?
Personally, no.
Yeah, I don't either.
This would have been a great time to actually add some facial hair, like he did in the actual cartoon. And his massive wings. But maybe that thing on this arm might change into that, but I don't know.
Hopefully, there's more paint and colors to come to it as well. Yeah, okay. There probably is. I see back here where it's missing, so there'll be more colors, but I don't like the design of it either. Dakota, you out?
Who's this again?
Atlas. See, the fact that you even have to ask means that it's it's not that good.
Yeah. Just not feeling it,
It's cool that he's in the Warbot series and he's got the thing going.
I'm waiting on Make Toys because I know Make Toys is going to do it right.
All right, so here is the chest area, guys. So I think he's like one of the first ones.
Dione or whatever. You don't have to worry about gold plastic with this guy.
Wow.
These
guys are actually kind of short.
They're actually, well, Kubar's pretty decent size. That's not bad.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, he's packing. Ooh. This is the guy who has the comic relief in Victory, because he's the Triceratops.
Oh, that's
Yokaru.
Okay.
I think his name is. What?
Oh, we lose Dakota.
It's quiet.
Because it's quiet. I didn't hear any like type of background noise.
No, I muted myself to so I can move and like reach my throne without. Don't even worry about it.
If you want to watch Transformers Zone, I believe Karyuta Fan Subs has done the proper Japanese subbing of it.
And there's a lot of extras too.
Yeah, so he has that on his site. Yeah, I think you can just Google Karyuta Fan Subs, the same as his YouTube name here, and it'll pull up his website.
It's a .blogspot.com for those like who may just like kind of see that blogspot and wonder if that's what it is. Where all the download stuff is.
So
that looks cool. I mean, I'm not really feeling Atlas, but that looks neat. I can't wait to see the rest of it.
All right, I think that's it for Fans Project. Let's see what's Mastermind Creations, the Overlord or Carnifex here. It's not really SR-71 or Blackbird, but it's kind of Transformery. You know how Mastermind Creations does. They kind of put a little twist on it. What do you guys think?
I like it. It's about time.
They've been pitching this for like 2 years, right?
Oh yeah. At least since Cybercast Year 1. Like, that much I know.
Yeah. The only thing is it going to come with any breast formers? Put in there. Probably not.
Breast? You mean Godmasters?
Or Godmasters, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever. Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
You're talking Dezaris, Overlord. This is different characters, man.
I've fallen, man.
You've fallen. That's it. This is the end. It's over. This is the downside. Where Cybercast is gone.
Pick him, Jaim.
Dakota would love that. And now we start the Primal Corner.
Dude, I love the Primal Corner. It's like my favorite part of the Cybercast.
Oh, those
Yes.
look nice.
Any God Masters you think?
If not, Dr. Wu or someone will do them.
I don't think so because he looks very IDW.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Tiger Track
yeah.
said IDW.
Yep. The Butcher.
It's
I
actually
like it.
Pretty nice size too.
I like their names. Carnifex. That was pretty cool. That's Latin for butcher. It fits his character.
Oh god, man, they're already. I'm sorry. Godmaster just. All right, I'm sorry.
They just ripping you.
Yeah, they're like Godmasters equals breastformers, and they're just.
Another
Hex is
truck.
Megatronus.
It's another truck, not monkey.
This is this Lockdown?
Jaegertron, yeah, that's their lockdown.
Okay, I saw like the heads in here and stuff, and I was like, okay, maybe Lockdown. Then I look at the colors, so. Wish we could see it a little bit closer up, but here's its little alt mode here.
Nice.
No gun face. What?
No, I'm afraid not.
He hasn't been.
But it looks like there's the gun right here too, so maybe they just don't have it displayed that way. I wonder if you will be able to do gun face.
Oh man.
At least you get all these extra heads in case you lose one from your feral Rex. Alright, TFC Toys showing their Hound here. You also see it compared to the Make Toys, the only way I'm saying it.
Make Toys is on the right, huh?
Yeah. You have to get one. Which one would you get? Obviously, Jaim and I would choose official. Would just wait it out. But let's say you got to get one. Which one do you get?
Make Toys.
Yep.
I would go with the same. So.
But then from Make Toys, you have to choose which one would you pick. Because aren't they doing two?
Yeah, there's a lighter colored one as well. I would probably go with this one here.
Yeah. Because they're going toon accurate or they're going toy accurate. But, well, it's a 4-seater. The TFC.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look. I mean, Make Toys, wow, it's nice. If you didn't have Make Toys right there and you just got this picture, you'd think official. That's what I would think. Be like, oh, wow. We're getting a Hound finally. The guns on par, I mean, just the look of them. Even that right there. The TFC toy one is like, okay, that's third party.
Yeah.
That's something. That's something that okay. Make Toys doesn't, though.
Yeah. Good job for trying and all, I guess. Yeah. Make Toys.
The Jeep
But
is atrocious.
If you guys could just keep making combiners, I think that's your strong suit.
Yeah. Maybe this thing does combine.
Oh.
All right, also Make Toys. This is Rover. You can see them all painted up now because we've been looking at pictures of this, but now we can see them all painted up. Streetwise.
I like Street Smart.
I don't really like that the windshield's translucent. I think if it would have just been painted black, I don't know, it'd look better in my opinion.
Yeah. Or put something behind it.
Yeah,
It looks a little better.
something. But other than that, I mean, it looks great.
I don't understand the top section here where it's just
Yeah, look, everything else is painted. All the other windows and stuff painted.
like the black here and it's not a siren or anything. I don't know. It's just it's strange.
It had 2 light bars? Why?
Yeah. Maybe they were like.
And then it goes down the side here too, down the door jams.
That's a very futuristic, and that's a sheriff.
Yeah.
who knows what kind of police cars the city guys are driving?
Oh, you know what?
I think that the bar on the back is because of it becomes the chest. That back window becomes the chest piece. The other ones are the legs, but still.
That's a pretty poor design choice, then.
Yeah.
The you know Dakota, you know Longview, right?
Longview, like the city.
Yeah, like the city.
Yeah.
My grandma lives there. They're actually talking about they're trying to convince the city into buying them a Lamborghini police car.
Nice.
I said, what? I said, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Let's be real. Like, Longview, fairly big city. It's not like Shreveport big or...
Tyler big either.
Yeah, it's not that big. And they want a Lamborghini police car? Absolutely not. If I were paying city taxes there, I would be outraged.
I was like, I mean, like, why do you even need a car that fast? Like, if you're like, well, you know,
it's not like there's a bunch of dudes like, you know, street racing and stuff out there that even drive anything that fast. Like, we have here.
And if they did, there's only probably like 2 of them in the city, and they'd be pretty easy to track down.
Yeah.
You know,
here, like, we have a Camaro Interceptor and a Mustang Interceptor, but like that's it. You know, that's all we need around here.
That's yeah. I think that's what like we had, or at least you know, in the '90s growing up, they had a Camaro SS supercharged. You know.
Yeah, dude. If this, you know, if it were like a bigger city in California, okay, you know,
just send them a masterpiece clamp down. There you go.
Not Longview Tech.
Because they're even.
There's your Lamborghini police car right there.
Yeah, they're just. Anyways, we'll move on.
Yeah, hilarious.
I keep on taking us on these tangents, but the Scorponok. You can see it all painted up, the translucent pieces and stuff like that.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a BotCon one, so maybe next time.
Yeah, there's so much I like too.
Honestly, if I were to get another Scorponok, it'd definitely be the perfect effect.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Have we even seen that for a while?
No.
This one looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole Scorponok Mega Xeric look I like. I prefer black Xeric, but
you know they'll repaint it too.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I do like this.
Would you get the black Xeric whenever they finally come out with that, you think?
I probably would, and then I'd have to get that Dystopia, the Metro Titan.
It has to have a cape.
So, yeah, oh yeah, that would be cool if it had a cape.
Oh, well, you can go to, like, Hobby Lobby and make yourself a cape.
It needs to come from the factory.
Needs to be official, man.
We need to be officially unofficial. Unofficially official.
And they'll charge you $50 for some fabric that you can probably go make for, like, $5.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I don't know. I went to a fabric store the other day. Not what you would think. You have to buy it by the yard, and it's
What you were you like making a quilt or something? Like what?
No, dude.
Why were you there?
I mean, you really, you know, you need to pay attention more to the Facebook group, the ROC Facebook group. Posted some stuff in there like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I'm not in there, so.
I made a cloak for my Mr. Chef. That's Master Chief.
Okay. Keith's Fantasy Club and who else is in here? X-Trans bots. So there's the KFC, and there's your X-Trans bots.
Oh, there he is, Lil Wheelie. Ollie.
Where? Oh, down
there.
I was like, oh no.
I wonder if they're re-releasing it. I'll buy it.
You guys got to save your questions kind of towards the end, because they're not gonna we're not gonna be able to find them at this time or anyone's prior to that. So.
How many? Well, you got one right there. Tailgate wasn't integrated into the G1 cartoon. I didn't remember Tailgate.
Yeah, I don't either.
Unless it was a split second in the Five Faces of Darkness. Oh, they're doing some Junkions.
This looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
Dakota, it sounds like I got a seashell up to my ear.
I hear the ocean.
Yeah,
The waves.
the air conditioning is on. I don't know. Like I said, I've tried numerous times to fix this issue, and I'm not gonna. It's just not gonna fix. Like that's all there is to it.
All right.
There's no fixing it.
Here's your unpainted test shot of your Bad Cube, Sun Surge.
It looks good. I like it. Definitely fits.
They also
Vehicle
said
mode fits.
they're going to add chrome too, so.
Oh, that's cool.
Love how precise they got it to the Countach.
Yeah.
I like the robot mode too. Like I have nothing bad to say about the robot mode either.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
I don't like the legs, like from the knee down. It's kind of the way it's all configured. It's kind of weird looking.
Yeah, but
This
it's not
looks a
painted.
little
I'd wait for it to be painted.
skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, compare him to Sideswipe there, I just think he needs to be a little more, like, the same beefiness.
Yeah,
Not
well,
to
I
be the
mean,
exact same mold,
Sunstreaker was all about that, vanity, so, you know what I mean? He's got to be shaped like a Coke bottle.
But yes, it does look good, and I mean, until Omnigonics, are they doing one? Yeah, they're doing spin out.
Yeah.
Till that one comes out, I mean, this is all we got. So.
Why did they put those stickers on that lamp floor?
I don't know.
That looks ugly.
Rally racing.
Probably tried to, take people's attention off of the mixed matched red tones.
Maybe. The Master Maid, they're going to be doing their Optimus Prime and an Omega Supreme here.
Master Maid?
Yeah.
Okay. Just thought I was checking. Got so many third-party company names out. Starting to sound like others.
Wish they could have hidden the face a little better. Like, hey, what's up, Optimus? He's like staring right at him as he got the candy the other way. But it's true to toy, I mean, and even the character itself. So
yeah,
we got some pretty cool little bitty figures too.
I want Omega Supreme, and if they give us an Omega Supreme, I want him a Monstructor.
Oh, what's this? Someone finally doing something that should have been done, I don't know, 3 years ago?
Second chance.
That's good.
No freaking way. I cannot wait to see more of this, further, and hopefully, if they come in hard and fast with some Fall of Cybertron stuff, I'll count me in as a customer, but don't come out with one thing and then wait a year and a half to come out with another.
Yeah.
And it's in that War for Cybertron scale too, so it's not the scaled down Fall of Cybertron stuff. It was awesome. About time.
I think it's a little late, but.
Oh, way late, but yeah.
It's, better than never.
Yeah.
Custom robots. Again, custom robots. Where is Six Shot and Great Shot?
Is that is that Hot Link or is that Bitstream? I can never remember their names. I think it's Bitstream.
We're seeing a lot of the color scheme of this Seeker in the show so far.
I think it was the more popular of all of them.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
And I guess this one's out of the store.
Yeah. A good green color one.
These little dudes are kind of small too. Remember we saw them at RockCon. Alright, if you have any questions, go ahead and start putting them in now. So if you've already written a question in there, you might want to put it in there again. So. And the last little thing here. These are going to be add-on pieces by... Oh god, who was doing this? I thought it was Shadow Fisher. This is for your Maytoys Quantron.
Ooh.
I'm guessing that it did something to the back here. All right, and that's this week's, Transformer news and stuff like that. You know, sorry, dude. Try to always warn you guys at the beginning. Try to save the questions, towards the end. Just because like we can only look at the last 100, and some of them might have already disappeared, and then one, we don't want to look through 100 comments, so that's why we ask you to put question capital letters and then write it out, kind of save it towards the end of the show, that way we can hit them up. But I do have a couple little things here before we move on to the questions. So the first thing, if Dakota released another Bumblebee, but brighter yellow, so let's say kind of a more cartoon accurate, I know Jaim and I would buy it. But do you think that a lot of the general fans of the Masterpiece series, or would buy it, or be accepted, it just being kind of a just slightly brighter yellow, to say a more cartoon?
I think your diehard MP collectors would, but for those just like wanting a complete cast, having already picked up the original, I don't think so. That's me.
Jim, what about you, man?
Sorry, I was looking at trying to find questions in there, all that kind of stuff. But I would probably, but I don't know. I mean, different yellow, more cartoon accurate. I mean, it's like taking the MP10 Prime to the Takara version, and then we got the Hasbro, which made it look better. If there's significant changes, then yeah, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah, because where a lot of people, they ended up getting the Takara MP10, and it was $200, and then the Hasbro one comes out, and it first came out at $100, and then it came out $125. It's still people that own the Takara ended up buying that because they liked it a little more cartoon accurate. With Bumblebee, we're talking about like a $65 toy versus $125, $200 toy. So
Yeah.
like Josh Perez, big Bumblebee fan. Us, the like, gotta have every single Masterpiece, complete the the entire line. We want every repaint, everything like that. We're gonna buy it. I didn't know if it would be something that kind of your casual Masterpiece collector, would pick up. So
I don't think so. That's me though.
No, unless it was a Hasbro exclusive, and then it was released over here, people would want it, could see it, get it, type of thing. But if it's Takara doing it again, I don't know.
All right, did we have any
Unless it came
questions
with a
on
chip.
there?
I'm looking. I'm still going through all this stuff, reading some stuff. Quite
All right,
entertained. Question, here we go. I found one. Dragontron 468, the leader of the Ultra Build Squad on SFB. How many G1 Transformer toys weren't incarnated into the cartoon?
Well,
3?
that's a tough one. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know where to start on that.
Yeah.
How many were not in there? Well, you got Roadbuster Whirl. You got the Deluxe Insecticons. Hell, you can count Jetfire because he wasn't really the same.
Maybe.
Who else?
I mean, are we doing Japanese too, or?
No. Omnibots.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
I would actually
And I'm
have to
also
have that
looking for other
question and then like go and rewatch them, and then I could be able to write it down and give you, or even if I could look at all the toys, like a list of them, and just kind of go through them and be like, okay, not that one, not that one, be able to tell you.
Yeah, any of the juniors, Headmaster juniors, the dual target masters, anything that's after like 87, you're gonna find in the Marvel comic books, but not in the cartoons for toys. I mean, Micromasters. You're talking G1. Anything that's European, we talking that too. It's Hasbro based.
All right, you got one here from Steve Cass. Says Hasbro recently registered trademark names for Predacons and Terracons. Do you think we will see future Combiner Wars versions of these characters? So.
No. Yes, it's all.
I don't think they're going to be under the name Combiner Wars. I think that they'll be under like a new name, because
like
that's
Titan Wars.
Maybe Titan Wars or something like that, or like Beast Wars, or something.
Beast Wars. Give us Beast Wars, but as G1 characters.
Yeah,
I would throw such a fit. Oh my god!
I would drive all the way to Shreveport just to knock on Dakota's door. Him answer, slap him, throw a Beast War figure down on the ground, and then drive back to my house.
Now, if they make the G1 characters actual beasts, well, okay, I would get it. I would get behind that. I would definitely get behind that. But if it's just like the Beast Wars, and it's like, why does this freaking thing turn into a stupid truck? Yeah, I would. Oh man, I would get kicked off of every social Transformers interactive website.
Well, it's like RID, it's two different things there. I think that they will, and you'll still kind of have your whole Combiner War thing going on, but it's going to be under a different name, and that helps. Like you saw Generations run for a long time. You also had Classics, Universe, and all that stuff, and it was all pretty much the same thing. But you got to change the name up, just because these retail stores, they start seeing some stuff that doesn't, they're like, okay, is this stuff selling? This isn't selling it. They always want to every year think of like, okay, something fresh, something new that will get people excited. And even though it's kind of like the same stuff that you've been getting with Combiner Wars, just now it's the Terracons and Predacons and stuff like that. It looks new to the retailer, so they're like, oh yeah, let me get in on that. So isn't that pretty much the way it kind of works, Jaim? I think you brought that up before as well.
Yeah. It makes the retailer sound kind of naive and like they don't understand. Like if you just switch up the name, but it's the same brand, they're like, oh yeah, we'll pick that up now. We want to get that in here and get the rest of this stuff out, clearance, and we'll bring in a new wave. So it's just kind of, it's like introducing a new show in the year. Fall lineup, you're gonna do this, and then you got your spring lineup, all that type of stuff. Fashion, same way. Yeah.
Even packaging. I mean, look at the Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series. How many times they've changed up the packaging? Like 4. So.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it, new, look fresh. So, stuff like that happens. It's just kind of it's a marketing ploy. So.
After Titan Wars comes Micro Wars. It will be all throttle bots and jump starters. There we
Or
go.
actually come out with the little 4-packs again of the little, I guess you do them in Legends like you did with Blackjack, but come out in little 4-packs like you did with the, I forgot what you call them.
Talking about like the data discs or whatever.
Micromasters.
Micromasters, yeah.
Yeah. Micro machines that size, but Transformers. That's what I want. So you have to use tweezers and stuff and just to pull them apart. Oh man, that'd look great with Titans class Metroplex.
Here you have one from Rhino MMA Family. It says, has there ever been a crowdfunded Transformer project of any kind? If not, what would you guys like to see?
Would
so
BMOG
like
be considered the tricky? I mean,
like Kickstarter stuff.
yeah.
I mean, you could say BMOG and you could say Play With Us too. But as far as if you're talking about like some of the third-party Transformers that we looked at or figures, non-Transformers that we looked at today, like one of those figures, and someone said, all right, we're going to do it like all straight Kickstarter style. I don't think there's been one like that yet. Not for like transforming robots. I know that they're doing like skeleton warriors and they've done some different things, but I don't know about Transformers though. I think it just costs so much to do the engineering, because you have to pay the designer. They design it, and then they get the materials they're doing a 3D print, kind of figuring it all out, and then you send it off to go get a prototype made, and then you move from there. You do some sculpting and stuff like that. Then you go to get a test shot made. And if you're going to ask people to kickstart something, they need to know kind of what they're getting. You can't really just show them a prototype and it unpainted. So I think, kind of the way, that's why you haven't seen it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. Information's key when you want people to pledge money. So everything that you can give them, as much detail, as much finalized product that you can. I'd actually like that more. Third party actually said, hey, we want to do this, and it has to be like an obscure character. Would you go into it? And Dakota is gone.
Out of here.
He's like, screw this crowdfunding crap. And the next one is a question that he could actually answer.
Oh God, what is it?
Dragantron 468. Do you think 2016's BotCon box set would be a Shattered Glass Beast Wars theme? Dakota, what do you think about that? He doesn't have anything to say. So.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Jaim?
Oh, I think so. I think it will be.
Yeah.
Everything that Dakota's told us about, how it's being early, how it's it relates to the other Shattered Glass years and such. Yeah, something. It might not be exactly, but it's going to have probably some characters in there and such like that, or the storyline.
Yeah, I think it is. So, if you're interested in that type of stuff, then I would bet that. Rhino MMA Family says, does BotCon come to Australia? Right now, it is just a stateside event. I
He used to get out of the country, but not anymore.
I think whenever we talked to Pete, that because I think Jaim, you asked him do you guys ever think about doing anything in Canada and and having like a second event, whether it be somewhere in the States, and then doing one in Canada, or maybe even doing like one kind of like East Coast and one West Coast, at 2 different times, where people could still attend both of them, but the people that don't want to drive fly 2,000 miles across country, don't have to.
Yeah.
They don't want to. And I think he said that they've kind of thought about it, but it's not something that's in the cards right now. But as far as Australia, you know, I don't want.
They were in Japan. They were in Japan. You know, back in, I don't know. Dakota would know more the exact dates. Back in what, 96, 97, or something. And they were also in Europe one time, but they didn't do as good. And so, you know, it would be more of just your typical, like, Europe has like auto assembly. Now it's being run differently. It's changed to a different name, but it's like that. Canada has TFCon, even though now they've trickled down south, but and BotCon just being localized to the United States. So,
and there's an event in Australia as well. So I'm sure if you just kind of look up the info, or you know, kind of Google it, then you'll find some stuff on that. And I don't know how far of a flight to Tokyo is, but there's always the Tokyo Toy Show that happens during BotCon. Like it's always like the same week, or at least the past 2 or 3 years it has been. So
yeah,
I'd check that out. That's the one that Jaim and I would actually like to really go to, is Tokyo Toy Show.
oh gosh, I have to get like a cargo container or something off of all the stuff I find or whatever. I probably wouldn't even go to the show that often. I'd be wanting to hit the streets, just checking out shops and stuff, what I can find.
I know that's what like Dakota's like. We want to show up to the BotCon early so that we can go like visit all the shops or go visit, you know, Louisville, Kentucky. I'm like, I don't know how interesting that's going to be though. I know they got a college.
Yeah.
But like Tokyo, yeah, I'd want to go visit everywhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see what else we got here. Question: Fox Gavora wants a shout out. So what's up, man? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry, but
Probably not.
Cool for yeah. But thanks for joining us. Do appreciate it. And now I just lost where I was in line.
Dragantron 468 says, how do you think Tulala would react to Kiss Player's theme BotCon box set?
I wouldn't be able to say it on air. How he'd react. He'd be excited, definitely. I'm sure he would be excited if he went to BotCon and saw a cosplayer dressed up as Rosanna. I would. It'd be kind of cool.
What if,
let's see here.
If he came to BotCon, then we would somehow find a way to get Dakota to dress up as cosplay as Rosanna, because I know that out of the three of us, that Dakota's his favorite. So.
Oh man.
NSA Steve says, do you plan to? Oh God. Do you plan to pledge to get any Play With Us 2 figures at $39 each? And if so, which ones? I think Dakota's getting the Starscream.
Oh, I'm definitely getting the Starscream.
Yeah, I would get the Starscream too because I like the alternate head. What is this?
No, it's the.
Oh yeah.
Look, my internet crept out on me, so I'm having to go mobile. And I figured, why not? You know.
well, I'm here. Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't have to make the excuses, the internet excuses.
We know.
No, it's
a little break.
It's bad. Copcast is a bad service.
Okay. Anyways, you guys were saying before I interrupted. I'm sorry.
What are we talking about?
The Play With Us 2. Which ones would you get?
Oh, I was just agreeing with Dakota. I'd get the Starscream one just because I like that alternate head. I like the robotic heads. I think that's kind of a cool, just like, I guess, way of combining the two elements of having that pretender shell, but you get to have that robotic head on there.
See for me, because I know the way that the Kickstarter's set up, that if you order more than one, like the more you order, then the cheaper the price is going to be. Like so if one is $39 and you order two, then it's going to be cheaper than if you would have bought them single. I would have really liked to got the original ones where they were doing the
Desolator and
yeah, Desolator and all that.
Yeah, those were pretty cool.
Here's one from Fox. I'm just gonna call you Fox because I can't pronounce your name and I'll just butcher it. So, it says, "What's the most expensive Transformer you guys own?"
Jaim, you want to go first?
I'm not at liberty to say.
The wife watches the show.
The wife watches the show, and people will ask me to review it. I'm not going to do it.
Well, I've got, I don't know, EVA MP10 Prime, or I don't even know what the market is for like a Great Gold Ran or Mastermind Creations, Filmrex or something. I don't know. A few of them in there that are like 500 and stuff like that. So.
Man, I don't know. Probably one of the 98 Japan or the 98 Antagony, maybe. I don't know. Like, I honestly, I don't know. I haven't really like checked the market.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Darkside Megatron.
I don't
have it anymore.
I can tell you it's not a Green Ramulus. So.
You're such a dick. It's as soon as I reacquire it, I guess it would be the Darkside Megatron. But even then, like, it's not like it's $1,000 toy anymore. So
yeah,
it'd be questionable. I think it'd be something in my pre-Fun Pub BotCon area shelf stuff. So probably Antagony. Probably, I don't know. Like, I have no idea.
All I can say for me is they range in the $2,000 to $3,000 range, and my wife hates me for it.
You have a Blue Bacchus, don't you?
Go with the other one.
Oh, okay.
I'm a phase sixer.
So
I'll go with. I'm a phase sixer.
Yep.
And
okay.
I pretty much have completed a lot of the G1. So.
Not gonna say his name because another wife watches the show.
But that's why my kids don't have braces in not in all this other stuff. No,
that's why the kids don't go to the dentist anymore. Yeah.
We don't have all this, but no, I've spent that. They're worth. Yeah, I've got quite a few of the elite stuff towards the end of the Takara G1 phase, but yeah, even the Bakon stuff. I mean, Darkside Megatron is probably the most expensive one I can think of. I don't have Antagony yet. I want her, but
yeah.
Or G2 Breakdown.
Yeah.
That would probably be the most expensive out of the whole Bakon.
Yeah, even then, I think it's kind of leveled off at a comfortable like $1,000.
Yeah. So. But
next one is Triple Changer Octane says, "What would you want to see in the ideal new Transformer show?"
So the current one, RID right now.
I guess in your ideal new Transformer show, like what would you want to see? I would like to see the IDW comic stuff. People tell me that it's great and everything, but I don't like reading comics. So
well, you're missing out, man. You're so missing out.
I just want to watch the cartoons. So if they did that, then I can finally get the IDW comic experience, but just watch it in cartoons because I love everything about it. I like music scores. I love voice acting, and you can hear like someone's tone whenever like these good voice actors that Transformers always employs. You can hear their tone and their voice to where you can tell how serious or maybe even joking around the way they deliver their lines, and that's part of kind of the allure of watching on film for me.
All you G1 guys talk about the imaginations you had to have growing up. You don't have an imagination to read a comic book in that character's voice.
No, I can't, but maybe I can't deliver it in the same tone or the way that they wanted to. Like you could say a word, and you could let's a word out there, and then the way you say it can mean different things.
That's why there's bold, italics, exclamation points, and then like drawn out letters. There's all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's right there at your fingertips. There's no excuses.
I don't have time for that, man.
Beast Wars. I want Beast Wars. I want Beast Wars. Anything Beast Wars. I don't care if. Well, I take that back. I don't want RID 15 Beast Wars, but I want Beast Wars.
Yeah, for me, I would. I want it dark. Just a darker storyline, kind of like Transformers Prime, but even darker. And I'd want to see like the DJD. I want to see something that dark, and go from there, and have it centered around the Decepticons more, and that would be cool. I'd like that. So that's complete opposite of like RID right now is.
I got lost here. Let me see if I can find it. The next one again.
Will we ever get a true RC Transformer? Rhino MMA family asked. And I think we kind of did.
Yeah.
Good as we can
Generations one.
Yeah. Whether you have the Takara or Hasbro. Takara, I think, is better with the paint apps because it's more show accurate, but it's a great mold.
I only got it for Sue Blue to sign, so I haven't really been able to like play with it at all.
Fox asks, what's the rarest Transformer you guys own?
Well, hang on. I'm turning around and looking.
I mean,
rare as
in terms of like
limited, or rare as in
production,
expensive.
yeah, or like rare isn't hard to find.
Yeah, because there's two different ways you can take rare. You could say like, this was limited to, let's say, 1,000 or 2,000. Well, that's obviously going to be more rare than something that was limited to 3,000, or mass produced. But let's say that the one that's, let's say, 2,000 made is, as far as numbers, is more rare than the 3,000 one. But let's say the one that was 3,000 made, that's what everyone wanted. Everyone bought it, and like no one's selling it. And when it does pop up, then it's kind of like Quake Wave before they did the reissues. Like I sold that thing, and I got like I forgot what it was that I got, but like almost $400 for it. So
I would say, as far as hard to find, Beast Wars Second Scissor Boy. As far as like just lowest produced, I think it's going to be Fractal, because I don't know. I think there were like 600 antagonies made, but there were only like 300 Fractals in the Pack Rat Fractal set, and there were like quite a few Pack Rats made. There were more Pack Rats made than Fractals, so yeah, I'm going to go with Fractal.
Yeah, Fractal had 300 or something, and Pack Rat had like 400. He was packaged without Fractal so it looks like you got gypped to figure.
Yeah. See, I thought Pack Rat came in a bag, but yeah, I think you're right. He did come like in a box without Fractal, which is ridiculous. But...
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. I mean, I could say Transformers. I could just start naming off everything because it's like rare, as in like complete. I mean, I know I'm overthinking it, complicating it, but there's other things like. There's Brave Toys, having a Gosaur from the Eldran series, or Raijin-O, God Raijin-O. A lot of those things are extremely hard to find, but they're low-key. No one really cares about them. It's all about Takara Transformers. It's not about those other. Well, even though those were made by Tommy when they weren't together, but I don't know. Could be some other stuff like Star Wars, or I could name G.I. Joe. 84 sealed Snake Eyes, or 85, I mean.
Ooh.
It's one of my rarest. I
As
still
far
want to
as-
open it, but I can't. And it's the Japanese version too.
What
So-
if Kaiju came in there and like opened it, or is it?
Well,
something that
Kaiju
you
wouldn't be
can't-
independent anymore, so no. No. If you want to hear a story, real quick, no, my kids, I wouldn't be. I mean, I would be upset, but I'd be like, okay, but I keep that stuff away. But, okay, so I picked up Kylo Ren's lightsaber, FX, $200, or it was actually $175 because I got $25 off it. I'm like, okay, this is really cool. Lit it up. This is fun. I'm playing with it, and like, okay, I put it on the little shelf, on the stand, and I'm like, just kind of admiring, like, okay, this is cool. I go off, and now my kids decide to have a Star Wars battle. My son has a lightsaber, and my daughter has one too, but she couldn't find hers. Sure enough, she goes after that thing.
Oh.
She busts that thing. It doesn't light up. It doesn't do anything, so I had to return it. And I'm like, you have another one of these? And they're like, let me check the other stores, because I have 3 Targets in my area. They're like, check the Valley? No. Oh, man, you can you check CDA? Like, no, they don't have it. How about the South Hill? They have one on hold, actually. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like, but, like, okay, it's all good, but I was depressed. I almost shed a tear. I wasn't like, with my wife, keep her away from me, keep me back, give her. No, but it was all good. I mean, it happens. It's just the dumb luck.
Just tell her that's coming out of your college fund. So
So she felt bad. I mean, tears started coming down. I'm like, okay, all right, it's all good.
So they learned that at an early age.
So must have been one hell of a battle, though. That's all I gotta know.
You should have looked at her and been like, well, did you win?
No kidding. So
for me, if we're going Transformer, I'd say the MP10 Eva, but I think kind of like, I guess the overall, I would say Great Goldren, and just to have him in, fantastic shape and stuff like that. Like, you go on eBay and you're trying to find them 100% complete, with all the boxes and, like perfect condition. That's a hard feat to do because, like, I had the first 2 guys I bought those. It took me like a little over a year, maybe 14 months before I was able to get Leon Kaiser. So to finally complete them. So like, it took me like 14 months just to complete the thing.
yeah,
So so as far as that, then to me, I thought it was rare because it was hard to track that sucker down.
yeah, they are rare. I mean, a lot of people say that they're not because of Sonokong and all that, but you can't. That well's dried up. It's gone. You're not gonna find that stuff.
And everybody's keeping them. Like nobody's like really wanting to sell them and get rid of them. If they do, you're gonna pay some stupid money. So I haven't checked to see what the market is for them right now, but I know they're probably expensive. So
Yeah, thank you, Super Predaking and Action Jackman, for allowing me to spend a lot of money on that.
let's see. Jetfire48 says, "Do you think United Warriors would have only in Japan combiner molds for Japan only combiners? So, like just for Takara, not for Hasbro. Do you think they'll come out with any there?"
I thought that's what Wild Rider was in. Yeah, Wild Rider. Was it Wild Rider and Dead End, or was it just Wild Rider and one of the aerial bots?
Yeah, it's just Wild Rider and Slingshot, and the same thing with Groove.
Yeah.
But then I think he's talking about like a full combiner. Let's say like Dino King. All right. That they come out with Combiner Wars Dino King, and it's only Takara, and it doesn't get released as a Hasbro version. Do you think that they would do something like that? I think it's.
I would hope they would.
I don't think they would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they would, but I would hope they would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd just be Japanese only, and you have to pay the import.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For something like Dino King, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Fox
I see us
says,
getting a Megatron before that.
what is your favorite Transformer line? This is like real easy. So, Fox is new here, I think. Primal, what's your favorite Transformer line?
Well, in my professional opinion, the best Transformers line to collect, Beast Wars.
G1?
Yeah. G1. So it's basically Beast Wars, G1, and G1. So.
Yep.
Animated.
I mean, I like the timelines. I guess technically timelines could be considered its own line now. There's several. What are they at? Like a couple of hundred now or something like that. The Collectors Club, Fun Pub, BotCon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
I think technically it's the largest toy line, maybe. I don't know. I have to start counting.
All right, well, we got a few more of these, so I'm going to try to...
I go Rescue Bots.
The Q Transformers. Let's see, Dragon Lord's official channel says, so what's a character you want to get a decent Generations toy? So is there a character out there that they haven't done a Generations toy of, or maybe a decent one that you want?
Pterosaur. I was thinking Pterosaur or Dinobot. Universe Dinobot or Henkei Dinobot is great.
Mm-hmm.
Really would have preferred a Voyager, but if it came down to the brass tacks, Pterosaur all the way, because there hasn't been one made. We need one so we can have a fractal, and it'd be great.
I'm going to say 6-shot. So. Okay. And then Great Shot.
Oh man, those are good. For me, Generations line, because I can get a lot of those characters in the third party realm. I mean, I could say like Overlord, Dezaris, maybe. Well, Dezaris hasn't been made, but I want Metalhawk. I hate the BotCon. I hate that thing. I hate the human face. I mean, it's the total opposite of what Play With Us 2 is doing at times. I mean, I want a robotic head on there. I want it more IDW looking.
Yeah.
And no third party is touching Metalhawk. He doesn't have to be a pretender. Just give us the robot. That's what I want. So I'm going with Metalhawk.
Real quick, we've already answered this, but Tiger Track said, ask Primal the question from before whenever he jumped off. Do you think that this year's BotCon set is going to be Shattered Glass Beast Wars? I think is what it was.
2016, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think
track it out. You do.
I know. It's like I how are you gonna ask me that? There's so much playing towards. Okay, it's a springtime show. Shattered Glass, like that's the last two have been that way. It's in Kentucky, which is where the 06 BotCon was, which was Beast Wars. It's another Beast Wars anniversary. Beast Wars, maybe. Like I don't know. At this point, like I'm so scatterbrained as to think what it could be. Beast War, Shattered Glass Beast Wars would be great, or just Beast Wars in general would be great, or Shattered Glass in general would be great. I'd take both.
All right, this is from Dragon Knight says, how would you react if they redid all the Masters from G1 and the Generations toy incarnation? Masters?
I think that would be a sound business decision.
What does he mean, Masters?
Like Headmasters, Target Masters.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm all about that.
I think that'd be great. Depends on how they execute it. I think it'd be a great decision.
Oh yeah, I'd buy him.
Yeah, you're not.
If they do Scramble City Masters, okay, I may be a little upset.
This one is from Rhino MMA Family says, who's the world's greatest collector and collection? That's basically impossible to.
This subjective.
Yeah, definitely opinion based.
Okay.
But I will go ahead and say Jaim.
No, don't throw me out there. They're like hating me or throwing me in likes of like, no, Proto Man's got all this, or this person's got all that, and no, I don't want to know.
You don't want in that fight?
No, I don't want to be in there.
Let's see.
Collection's not that big, man. Not that big.
Righto MMA Family says, "What's the world's most expensive non-third-party transformer?" So not that. So basically authentic.
Black Zarak, maybe?
No.
Or no? Black Shadow?
Grand
Black
Max.
Shadow or Blue Bacchus.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Or Grand Max.
Grand
Yeah.
Max. I see two laws. Says Josh is just lazy. I don't know what. I probably am.
Probably haven't.
I don't know what he's referring to, but it's just in general, yeah, probably.
I'll disagree. Yeah.
Oh, God, I lost it.
I can't see any of the questions. I'm like stuck at Tula. I have like 80 games I bought for under 50 cents. Is all I see. The last comment. Your questions? Beyond that?
Okay, here we go. Hopefully I don't skip any. I'm sorry if I do. Question: Victory Saber 77, is that your playroom you're in right now? Yeah, it's one of two, I believe, right?
This is my box room. Box room / I got most of my systems in here, and then anime, and then video games and stuff. So.
Ronald MMA Family says, "What would be your estimate on a complete G1 collection in the box and out of the box?"
Oh my God.
That's against
it's all depending on what someone's willing to pay for that, and also, are you wanting to, buy them individually, or you want to try to get it as a big bulk lot?
A lot depends on how you buy it
thousands
too.
of dollars, yeah. But yeah, a lot. Out of the box, in the box, a lot, thousands. If you're talking everything and you're talking Japanese as well, yeah.
And you're talking like right now, this second. You're not waiting for deals, and you're doing buy it nows and all that kind of
And the other thing is, a lot of the stuff is not even going to be available on the internet. It only comes up every once in a while.
Yeah, you'd have to search like Yahoo Japan auctions, things like that. So you're looking at sinking money into having a proxy, an overseas proxy, to do those services for you as well.
Yeah.
For stuff you just can't find over here.
Yeah, and it ain't cheap.
Let's see. Tiger Trek says, for Jaim, if it's not too nosy, did you get special third-party insurance for your collection, or is part of the homeowner's rental policy? How difficult was it to get this coverage? You answered this before, but you want to go ahead again?
Yeah, I have insurance on all my stuff. I have it all documented. I go and update it every month. I meet with my insurance agent, and at first it was weird because I went in there and I told him, hey, I'm this and that, and it's like, okay. I'm like, because essentially they've heard of this before because people have other things like sports memorabilia and all that type of stuff. So, and he's like, okay, yeah, we can do this, and and then I showed pictures, and he's like, okay, you just need to do this, this, and that, and how much you want it insured for, and it's like, yeah, but I continuously add to it. He's like, that's fine, we can put it out to this policy. Make sure you document it, and make sure you give me a copy of it. That's how I do with it. So I'm covered.
I don't ever let them know what I don't ever put what I paid for it down or anything like that, because
No, I don't do that.
The insurance companies will try to do you one over, well, you only paid this much money for this box set or whatever, so that's all we're going to give you. No, I try to update every so often, and I always go over the number margin just in case.
Oh yeah, I was really worried when we had all the fires in my area.
Yeah.
I was like, I was calling my agent like twice. I was like making sure, okay, so we're covered up to this, right? It's like, oh yeah, your house is covered. No, I don't care about the house. I'm caring about the stuff that's in the house. Okay.
The house be damned. It's
because
all
the stuff I have in the house, in some of these rooms, will buy me the house if I need to. I need to make sure that is secured. And it's like, oh yeah, you're fine. I'm like, okay.
Like, don't sound nonchalant about it. Make me feel comfortable.
So I know you're breathing that smoke out there too when you get out of your little building and stuff, get into your car. You know it's not real pretty out here. So yeah, that worried me. That was the first time I actually was concerned and actually contacted my agent.
All right, we're gonna be closing up here pretty soon, so we got just a few more. Rhino MMA Family says, "What was your first Transformer?" G1 Shrapnel.
Beast Wars Grimlock.
Oh God, mine was it was Yellow Cliff Jumper.
Ooh.
Because I didn't like the head of the original like Bumblebee, but the Cliff Jumper had the cartoon head, but I found one that was yellow. I was like, that's mine. Even though it wasn't the same alt mode, but still.
Dragontron, we already answered that. Fox, Victory Saber 77 PS or Xbox? I think you're going PlayStation with me, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have both the Xbox 360 and PS4. Or not PS4, a PS3, but I'm going to go probably PS4.
I'm telling you, the one's where it's at. The one's fantastic. I don't know what you guys...
PlayStation has been outselling the Xbox One every month since it's been out.
Well,
like,
yeah, PlayStation
Duty,
users are like iPhone users. They're sheep, and that's okay.
No, the Xbox.
I have an iPhone.
Xbox always led in sales over PlayStation when it was 360 over PS3. But now it's changed. You know, everyone's going to PS4. Even Call of Duty left doing, their like tournaments and stuff like that on Xbox to go to the PlayStation. So everything's kind of moving over in that direction. So
for the time being, for the time being, and that's I think that's about all.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, Josh, the new Tomb Raider is going to be on Xbox One first.
Yeah.
For a while.
Which is, finally, because I don't know. You also got to look at Activision. Activision is kind of behind that whole PlayStation movement as well. You can see with Bungie, PlayStation users are getting stuff first and better and all that other stuff, and that's whatever. But I still think Xbox is the way to go. I've played both systems, and I prefer the Xbox One.
Yeah, but you're also kind of like a homer. Like you would like get into like a homer.
Oh, okay. I was like,
you would like Dakota would be someone that would like get into like a straight up fist fight like over like Pepsi over Dr. Pepper or vice versa and stuff like that. Like,
well, yeah, I have to defend my honor. So.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like it's something as insignificant as that, then like Dakota's all about defending his beliefs.
Gosh. It's like we were picturing Dakota as like, okay, the new PS4's coming out. He's just getting in his car, and I'm gonna go beat up those people in line at Toys R Us that are waiting for it. Xbox One.
No, you go to Xbox One.
I'm gonna drive up in my like Xbox themed 2001 Camaro and just start making fun of people like, ha, loser, nerd.
Dressed up as Master Chief.
he pops out as Master Chief, and he's like, now if you come out with a PlayStation, this baseball bat's gonna meet those kneecaps. So.
There better be an Xbox One in there or a Halo game, or there's gonna be
seriously
pain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see what's wrong with all that. Sounds about right.
Granted, I would like to have both systems. I would, but right now I would go with PS4.
Yeah. To all that question, will Dakota dress up? Okay, will you dress?
Let me
Dakota
stop
up
you right
against his will as Rosanna, so I can come to BotCon?
Let me stop you right there. Like, nary a guy that's rooming with us is really man enough to throw them hands on me to dress me up. So.
You know what? Get soft hands to hold you down.
Dakota dresses up as Rosanna. Tuala, you'd have to dress up as a Green Ramulus.
I'm from the south. Chemistry. I throw hands. So.
Yes. God. Oh man.
Fox, are any of you guys going to go see new Star Wars in December? Yes.
Yes.
All the way around. Thank you for such a good show and taking the time to answer. That was from Rhino. Appreciate it, man. And,
No problem.
oh god, I hope these are okay. It looks like we're done. So we try to get all the questions in there. So that was awesome. We're gonna go ahead and end it there. We do have a couple announcements. So if you didn't see the very beginning of the show, you might be seeing less of Cybercast. So if you want to hear about that, James is about to explain. Other than that, there is a show here at 10:30. So, James, let them know everything they need to know, man.
All right. Well, we have the Aftercast that will be airing at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on my channel, VictorySaber77. That's where you can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, VictorySaber77. Instagram is the VictorySaber77. As Josh said, that the Cybercast may be changing. It's not set in stone. Once this goes into video form, you can leave a comment, or Josh will actually have a Facebook post where you can leave a comment there at the G1Hextron at Facebook.com. Where do you guys want to see, like, essentially what we want to do is every other week we're going to have the Cybercast so we can just have a more amount of information to give to you guys, longer show, which we think that you guys enjoy. And then on those off weeks, we're going to plug in the retrospect, the retro spotlight show that we had. And if you haven't seen that, go check out the episode 1 on Josh's channel where we talk about The Force Awakens, the Star Wars toys, and all that stuff. That's how we kind of want to do it. If you guys like it, just give us some feedback, yay, nay, and that's what we're kind of looking at right now. Again, Collection Spotlight, we are out. So if you send in your picks to Josh at G1Hextron@gmail.com, 10 to 20, we will spotlight you on next week, and just keep them coming in. No collections too small, too large, and it doesn't have to be just centered around Transformers. It can be Star Wars. It can be anything you like. I mean, like we saw today from John Darkling. So it was a great collection. So there you go. That's all I got.
Dakota, people find you, man.
Primal Sabbath on like Xbox and YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that.
Okay, Charles. So.
WA right there, WA.
Stop being a WA, I'm telling you.
Oh, he told them.
He told them.
It's like, ooh, Charles, watch out with that fire, man.
He's getting sassy.
And you can find me, G1Hextron, everywhere except for my Facebook page is the G1Hextron. So talk to you guys here in about 30 minutes on Victory Saber 77's channel. So check out the Aftercast, and this video form will be up after the Aftercast. So see you guys then. Peace.
See ya.
Later.